Om Shanti. What I am and what I am not. So, this is a process of understanding our own self, of knowing facts and truth about ourselves which we haven't found till now. Or maybe we are aware of, or maybe we have seen, but we have ignored till now. So I see many people saying, using this vocabulary while talking to their close friends, and in families we see that I know you better than you know yourself. Everyone must have heard this saying that sometimes we say, I know you better than you know myself. But how many of you think that this is true? Is it possible that someone else can know us better than our own self? No, it's not possible, because there are so many things that we don't even speak, that we don't perform, we just think, and nobody can come into our mind and see that. So the best person who knows the best about oneself is one own self. So what do you think? What can be the ways that we can explore what I am? How can we, like physical things, some signs or anything that can point us to what I actually am? Sometimes, like, we do some work and then we talk to ourselves, oh, I did not know I have this quality. Just now I realized after doing this. It's good I said yes to this. If I would have said no, I would have never got to know about my quality. Do we say this? Sometimes it happens to us that हमें अपने बारे में कुछ नया पता चलता है, and we say this to ourselves. So what are the signs that we with which we can say that, or with which we can identify what I am? Any signs? Awareness, very nice. If we are aware of ourselves, what I am doing, okay. Observe, aware, focus. Yes. So, what I am thinking, so what everyone said is pointing to that. What I am thinking, what I am doing. We need to observe that. We need to keep our focus on ourselves. That is what you want to say, right? So, what I am thinking, what decisions I am taking, what I am doing, and this, the next point that I am going to say can be a discussion, what I am eating, what my qualities are. Do you all agree? These points define us. What my qualities are, what I am thinking, what decisions I am taking, and what I am doing in action, in practically what I am doing. These things define us. Agree? So these are the ways by which we can define our own self. Now let's start with qualities. Okay. So before qualities, let's say that for just an example, so that we can relate how things inside us are have gone very deep, and things that we can see, we think we are that, but things which we cannot see, we think they don't belong to us. So let's take an example of a notebook. I have a diary with me and I put it in a handbag. And I place that handbag somewhere in my room, and in few days I forget that I had put it there. In few months I forget that some diary like that only I had or not. Now what will happen in few years? I will completely forget about the existence of that diary, right? So now if I want some information that is there in that diary, how can I extract that information? I don't know how that diary looks. I don't even remember if I had it or not. I don't even know if such thing exists. So I need to recall my memories. I need to ask myself. And the easiest way is to open that handbag, check everywhere. Maybe I'm checking everywhere and I'm not checking in that bag particularly because I don't remember it is there or not. So once I open that bag, I will see it is there. Very simple. Not at all difficult. But it's just that when we are looking at that bag from outside, we don't know what are the contents of the bag. So we are thinking it's not there. But once the moment we open the bag, we find it there. Oh, it has been lying there. So what is the step that I did? I opened the bag and I looked inside. So the same thing we need to apply to ourselves. That diary or whatever qualities that we feel we don't have. So we need to open ourselves and we need to look inside. And how to look inside? Some beautiful words came from the audience. Focus, observe. These are the ways with which we can awareness, look inside what I am. And when we live our life with these things, with attention, awareness, we will naturally, it will become a natural practice of me identifying, oh, I am this, but I am not this. So let's start with qualities. My qualities define me. There are some basic qualities that each one of us has. Everyone sitting in this room has, I have, everybody out in the world has these basic qualities. So few of the qualities is, one of them is peace, another is love. There cannot be anyone who can say that, no, I don't have these qualities. Peace everybody has. These are your qualities. Peace, love, truth, happiness, power. Now everybody would start wondering, I don't have power. I don't have peace. I'm not a truthful person. Okay, how many of you feel that you are an angry person? Okay, such a small job. Okay. So definitely if you are angry person, you are not a peaceful person. So currently you are saying I'm an angry person. Okay, agree. So, okay. Okay. So there can be many negative things that I always am in a competitive mode. I have to drive faster than the other person. So there can be many things, from like very subtle to very big things. So let's do a small activity here. So all those, please remember all those who raised your hands that I am an angry person. Okay. 2 small visualizations we will do. Like you have to imagine that you can close your eyes to have a better picturization. And then we can say, like, you will only choose which one you prefer to be in. So you all can close your eyes. So we are going to go to 2 houses. I'm proceeding towards, going towards the first house. My friend has invited me. My friend has invited me and he's waiting for me. And the moment I enter his colony, I see lot of peacelessness in the entire colony. People are talking loudly. I see people arguing. Somehow I managed to reach his house and enter his house. I see everybody peacelessness. Peacelessness is prevailing in the entire house. Some are getting irritated. Some are speaking rudely with others. As they are welcoming me I feel a very cold behavior. I'm totally confused whether they're angry with me or themselves. They invite me to sit on the sofa in the living room and offer me a glass of water. I overhear conversations of the other room, children disrespectfully talking with each other and having arguments. After this, I get up and leave the house. So, this is our part 1. So, let's have another invitation from another friend. A friend who is very peaceful, a different city, a different colony. The moment I enter, I feel strong vibrations of peace. Peace is flowing in the region. I walk to the door of my friend and I see them welcoming me with peaceful faces. Everybody is quietly standing, smiling, and welcoming me wholeheartedly. They invite me to sit on the sofa of the living room. I again overhear conversation of children in the other room. Peaceful conversation, speaking with each other with utter respect and dignity. They offer me a glass of water and I observe the aroma of the room. It is as if peace is flowing like a fountain in this room. I get up and leave the room. You can open your eyes now. So, which room did you like? It seems to be very obvious. Second one. Anybody who liked the first one? No one? Okay. You like the first one? Okay. No one. So where are the hands who were saying we are angry? I'm an angry person. So you did not like the first one? No. Okay, you also like the second one. So why do you do something you don't like? So do we have control over that? So clearly we don't like it. Then why do we choose it? Is there a way? Definitely the answer is clear before you. I am not an angry person. I like peace and I am a peaceful person and I like the way life is lived with peace. Like every colony, every street, every house should be peaceful. Nobody would want otherwise. That is for sure. Then why do I get angry? Am I not creating a peaceless society, a peaceless home? So let's dig more into that to find it's just like a diary which is lost in a bag and we need to rediscover it. Actually, peace is there in everybody. There are some qualities like peace, like I was just mentioning, peace, truth, love. These qualities are there in each one of us. It's just that we need to reignite the fire. It is there, but a lot of layers have accumulated over it, and a lot of wrong belief system we have given that no, I am an angry person. Anger is very must. I am a manager of a company. If I don't become angry, people will not do their jobs. It is very important to get the job done. So these belief systems have actually pushed them down, like the diary has become lost. So how do we find it? Something that is already there in us, because this is the only way to ask ourselves what I am and what I am not. Clearly, we answered for ourselves that I don't like anger and I am not anger. I am not anger. I am not that person who will spoil the room with anger. So how to get that back to surface? With, again, the words that came from the audience itself, with focus, awareness, attention. No, I am not this. Let me not do it this way. Whenever I feel I have to do something in a wrong way, with awareness and attention, we can bring our focus back to what I am. So same way, let's take love for example. I don't believe anybody would like hatred, hate. These negative words nobody likes. So everybody is a loveful being. These are our core values. These are qualities that are there inside me. Nobody can take it away from me. And then there are these are 7 main qualities, and there are a lot of other qualities that are that come in flow with these qualities. For example, let's take peace for example. So peace brings calmness. Peace brings stability. So these are the byplots of peace. Peace is the basic foundation quality. If our foundation is clear, if peace is established in me, then these things will automatically come. I don't need to be calm forcefully. I don't need to be stable forcefully. You cannot stabilize yourself forcefully. If I am peaceful, calmness will automatically come to me. If I am peaceful, stability will come to me. पीस का एक और बाय प्लॉट है क्रिएटिविटी, कॉन्फिडेंस. सो मेनी थिंग्स विल कम टू यू व्हेन you know re-invoke peace in yourself. Why I'm saying re-invoke? Because it is already there. So we don't have to implant something, we don't have to invent something, we just have to discover it. So how can we do that? Like you must have seen many musicians, they when they have to do some great composition, or when they, so what they look for is they go to a quiet place, they go to some hill station, they go to some beaches, so that what they achieve from that, they achieve peace of mind from that. So when peace comes to them, creativity automatically comes. Creativity will automatically flow after peace. When your mind becomes silent, then new ideas will start to generate. So why it is said that for a child who is studying or who's giving exams, he should be very peaceful. Anger is a poison for a student. Why? Because if he's angry, then his mind is not silent. Then nothing can be generated from that mind. And the child has so much of energy, so much of potential, that so many new ideas, so many new things can come out of him. But if that energy is utilized in anger, if his mind is not silenced, nothing will reach the surface. It will all be in merged state. So whenever, even scientists, whenever they want to do some invention, the first thing they do is they sit in a quiet place where nobody disturbs them, so that they can be with themselves, and things that are deep inside, they can come to the surface. So let's do another small activity of giving blessings. So how many of you think that giving blessings is easy? Giving blessings is easy or difficult? Cursing someone is easy or difficult? Blessings are easier. It should be this way. Okay, so let's see that also. We'll not do an activity to curse anyone. Let's do a small meditation to give blessings. Sitting wherever we are, we can keep our eyes open also in this. So just sit back and relax your body. I am getting ready to talk to the entire world, to give blessings to everyone in this world. I am talking to all my brothers and sisters and friends and family across the globe. Whoever is peaceless, may he receive peace. Whoever is scared, whoever is fearful, may he receive support and be fearless. Whoever is hungry in the world, I bless you that you receive food. Whoever is in pain, is suffering from any disease, I give my blessings to him that pain may be released. I give blessing to everyone in the world to be happy, to be peaceful, to enjoy every moment in their life. I give blessing to everyone in the world that may they achieve whatever good wishes and good intentions they have kept for themselves. Students preparing for exams, I bless them to be successful. Doctors going for surgeries, I bless them to be successful. You can open your eyes. How many of you felt this was easy? Easy it was? You raise your hands who feel it was easy. Now if we try to do the opposite of this, how many of you feel that that will be easy? If we have to curse someone, will that be easy? See how difficult it will be. Because I am not that. What I am a being who will just bless and bless and bless. I am not here to curse someone. So it should be the case that we should not even remember what to say to curse. Even if someone comes and tells us that you curse this person, even then we should not come up with anything. Like sometimes it becomes hard to think how to give a blessing to someone. If I want to give a blessing to somebody, कि मैं कैसे दूँ, क्या बोलूँ, कैसे देते हैं ब्लेसिंग. तो ऐसा ही हमें कर्स के लिए होना चाहिए कि जब कोई किसी को बोले कि इसको बद्दुआ दो, तो हमें दिमाग में कुछ नहीं आना चाहिए कि कैसे देते हैं बद्दुआ. It should be completely, we should become ignorant of that. And we should only know how to give blessing. So that much we should practice. So there are two things which I observed that worked for me. So like if we want our day to be full of happiness, I'm sure each of us would want that. So anything that you guys practice, anything that you practice for happiness? Anybody? Getting up in morning, performing certain ritual, or maybe going to temple, or maybe doing something for your own happiness? Some meditation. Very nice. So that's another quality. I am selfless, not selfish. One major quality that we require in today's, at least corporate world, the background that I am coming from, that we need to be selfless. People have forgotten the meaning of selfless. Everybody is becoming selfish, and where will that lead to? It's becoming a selfish world. And we need to plant the seed of selflessness. How many of you feel that selflessness gives us happiness? Selfless act gives us happiness? 100%. It's guaranteed. We don't need to post it on Facebook. We don't need to post it on any channel or show it to anybody. That it is contentment that we receive after that. It is happiness that we cannot express in words. And that is when I stabilize myself in what I am actually, then I get that happiness. Like I am peace. If there are situations of anger, maybe chaos is coming in front of me, something happened in the family and everybody is getting on to each other, they're arguing with each other, and I tell myself, no, I am not chaos. This chaotic situation is different from me. This is a situation. I am not the situation. Situation can be chaotic, but I am not a chaotic person. I am peaceful person. I am calm. So that saying to yourself, I am calm, that will help other people also to recognize their own self. When you stabilize in your true form, then you actually help other people to stabilize in their true form. When there is a fight of anger going between two people, and we come and say even one single word, that it acts as a fuel. If we say even a single word, जैसे दो लोगों की लड़ाई हो रही है और हम बोलते कि हाँ इसने तो मेरे साथ भी ऐसा किया था, so what will that sentence or that word do? It जो आग जल रही है उसको वो और ignite करेगा. So it acts as a fuel. But if I keep quiet and say one word of, I stabilize in myself कि I am not this. What I may not like this person and I may feel like I want to take revenge. This is a good time to take revenge with him. People are getting on to him. This is a good time कि मुझे भी इससे अपना बदला ले लेना चाहिए. But I will tell myself, I am not this. I am peace. So let me do what I am. And even if one word I say कि चलो कोई नहीं इस बार इसे माफ कर दो, so what will happen? Complete 180-degree turns take place to such situations. And a lot of saving can be done, not just yours and to the other person also. And what do we earn from that? We earn blessings. Like selfless acts earns blessings. When we stabilize in our form, we earn blessings from that. Thinking that just sitting here and not doing anything and thinking, I am a peaceful being. I am peace. This is giving me blessings. Because what I am giving to the environment is a good thought, is a good vibration. Someone else sitting and thinking about something different, which is not benefiting the world. So he's not receiving anything. And then there are acts that we do that will take away our energy. So even thinking that I am peaceful, I am loveful, it will actually, हमारी जो चीज़ें दब गई हैं अंदर, that will start to come on the surface. जो हम actually है, जो दब गया और हम भूल चुके हैं, वो डायरी बंद हो गई है बहुत टाइम से, वो डायरी खुल जाएगी, वो मिलना शुरू हो जाएगा. और एक टाइम आएगा ऐसे, बहुत टाइम नहीं लगता इसमें. There will be a time when you will have this realization, oh I am really this, I am really peaceful, मुझे तो गुस्सा आता ही नहीं है. And this time it will just take initial effort from your side, and after that you will feel that, oh I am really this. ये तो मैं अपने आप को ऐसे ही बोल रहा था, मैं क्यों अपने आप को गुस्से वाला इंसान समझ रहा था, मैं तो था ही नहीं, बस मैं अपने आप को बोल बोल के समझ रहा था. The more we think that we are that person, the more we start to become that person. So what our self talk should be highly positive. जो हम खुद से बातें करते हैं वो बहुत ही एलिवेटेड और पॉजिटिव होनी चाहिए. हम अपने आप से ऑर्डिनरी बातें नहीं कर सकते. हम जैसे सुबह उठते हैं, जैसे मैं अभी बता रही थी कि व्हाट यू प्रैक्टिस फॉर हैप्पीनेस. सो आई प्रैक्टिस 2 things to maintain my happiness during the day, which worked wonderfully. One is giving blessings, just like a small activity we did right now. Giving blessings to everybody in the world. कोई भी छूटना नहीं चाहिए. जो स्पेशली जिससे आपको प्रॉब्लम है, कोई ऐसा पर्टिकुलर फेस है जिससे यू फील दैट यू आर नॉट हैविंग वेरी गुड रिलेशनशिप, स्पेशली गिव ब्लेसिंग्स टू दैट पर्सन अर्ली मॉर्निंग आफ्टर गेटिंग अप. एंड सेकेंड practice is expressing gratitude for what you have. Sometimes we get so busy in acquiring new things that we forget that we already have so much with us that maybe so many people don't even have, cannot even think of having. So we should start thinking of that. I'm having a comfortable bed. I just got up from a good sleep. I can go to nature. I can walk on my legs. I can drink water with my hands. I have water available with me. I have food available to me. I have such a good family with me who help me with so many things. So we should start counting on these blessings. And what we can do is sometimes when we are not in a very good phase of our life, when we are little distressed or stressed about something and we are feeling that, oh, life is worthless, kuch bhi kaam ka nahi hai. So then at that point, this gratitude list actually comes handy. We can prepare what I used to do. I used to write gratitudes in chits and keep it in a box. And if you can remember in your mind, it is very good. If you cannot remember, write it down on piece of paper and keep it with you. And look at them every morning, what I have with me, what I should be grateful for. I have such a healthy body, such good digestion is happening in my body. So many good things are there, which I'm not even realizing. Nature is blessing me with cool air, with water, with such a beautiful sights. What else do I want? And then you see that nature will start to bless you back. Gratitude towards nature is also important for our happiness. So these are the qualities that are part of me, that the more we tell to ourselves that I am this, the more it will start to become that. The more you will start to become that. And we are actually that. It's just that we need to remind ourselves. Next, we can, like we were saying, what all we can think, what I am, the decisions I take, the thoughts that I have. So a small thought process I will share with you. What I am thinking, how is that leading to my destiny? What I think, whatever thought I create, like right now you all created good thoughts, giving blessing to everyone. Can anyone share what is the feeling that you had after that? Anybody? In one word, what is the feeling you got after giving blessings to everyone? Happiness, relaxed, peaceful, so many good things. Anything else? Divinity, very nice. So these things came to us when we gave happiness. So when we gave blessings. So we just created thoughts. These thoughts gave us back feeling. So how we are feeling is generated from thoughts. Isn't it simple? So if sometimes we are feeling low and sometimes we feel that I'm not in a good mood, so how much time will it take to switch me back to a good mood? Just create few thoughts, because that thought will have some power and that power gives me a feeling. So if I want to change my mood from bad to good, I just need to create good thoughts. But sometimes good thoughts are also very rare. We don't know what good thoughts are. So we must always keep ourselves surrounded with good input, good material, good reading material, so that whenever what we feed in ourselves is actually what we think. What we think is based on what we keep reading the entire day, what we watch with our eyes, what we keep listening with our ears. So these things become a major part of what we think. And then we say that we are feeling very low. I don't know, nothing bad has happened, but still I'm not feeling very good. Because maybe the input that I'm giving myself is not helping me to create good thoughts. So maybe I should work on giving myself right input. So that is why in Brahma Kumaris what we do is, before starting the day, from 7 to 8 p.m, we read highly elevated thoughts. We read Murli, which is highly elevated thoughts. It is the food for the mind. Without giving food to the body, will any one of you go to office? Maybe even if we go to office, but without having food, we don't start our work. If even your manager comes, even if the MD of the company comes and tells you, no, don't have food, but do start with the work, we will not do it, because we'll say, कि सर शरीर को तो खाना चाहिए ना, we need something for the body, then only I can give you some output. If I take some input, then I can give you some output. But we don't take care of the mind at all. Not just one day, days after days, months after months, year after year. We are not caring about it at all. And then we are saying that I'm not feeling good. Feelings are generated from thoughts. Thoughts are created on the basis of what we are feeding inside. So keep yourself handy with good literature, with elevated thoughts, with thoughts of blessings, thoughts of gratitude. So when we input these things, it will be easy for us to generate good thoughts. It will become very natural. अच्छा सोचना easy हो जाएगा, बुरा सोचना मुश्किल हो जाएगा. That will be the case. So when thoughts create feeling, after that feeling, we perform actions on the basis of that feeling. For example, जैसे कि मेरे अंदर thought आया, I am sleeping, that I should get up. There will be a feeling generated, and that feeling will give me energy. Then that is another thing, if I get up or not. There are two options with me. But if I get up, I perform an action, then that action is a karma. You all agree with that? And when I keep repeating these actions, for example, I've set a target for myself that I need to get up at 4 a.m. A thought will come in the morning, oh, let's skip for today. Okay, so tomorrow, definitely tomorrow, 100%. So I switch off the alarm. Okay, tomorrow. Tomorrow again, same thought, 100%. Where will that thought go? It will again come. And we say, okay, surely tomorrow, 100%. So what I'm doing is I'm choosing to sleep than to get up. I'm performing that action, and I've performed it once, twice, thrice. It becomes a habit. So you will not be able to get up at 4 a.m. So now if I feel to change this cycle, the first effort that I need to do is to listen. There are two voices that we get from inside. Do you all agree with this? There are two voices. What are these two voices? One will be guiding, definitely, that you should do this. Like when you are listening to the alarm, one voice will guide you that I think you should get up. This is the right time. The other voice will guide you, oh no, you slept very late. If you don't get up, your sleep cycle will not be complete. Your body will be tired the entire day. This is the other thought which usually we have. So now there is another choice we have here, which one to choose. So our wisdom is guiding us, but then it is up to us which one should we choose. So what decisions we take also impact what I am. If I'm getting two voices in my head, I should get up. This is the time I decided to get up. This is also a strong thought. Then another voice is saying that you will feel sleepy the entire day. I choose to listen to the first one. I feel that my wisdom is guiding me to get up. I should get up immediately. I throw away everything and I get up. So I listen to the right voice. The other voice is of our mind. So the mind is like, जैसे बोलते हैं ना मनमौजी. So it will always try to find the easy way. But our intellect's voice, the voice of the wisdom, is always guiding us. We don't need any guru. We don't need any guide, any mentor to help us what decisions we should take in our life. Our voice of wisdom is enough to guide us in the right path. It will tell you everything you need to do. Kahin bhi koi bhi confusion, even during the exams, if you ask, which answer should I do? The voice of wisdom will know that answer. You just need to silence the mind and listen to that voice. What is that voice telling me? And that voice what will that do? All the memories, जो भी आपकी memories होगी, उसमें जो चीज़ें आपने पढ़ी होंगी, उसको वापस से surface पे लेकर आएगा और याद कराएगा कि इस आंसर को करने के लिए ये knowledge sufficient है. So a lot of power is there inside us that is untapped, completely untapped. So we need to nourish this voice. This voice will define what I am. And we need to learn to practice to listen to this voice. Sometimes we say कि कोई आवाज़ ही नहीं आ रही अंदर से. How many of you feel like that? I used to feel like that too. कि that voice is not coming. I think it is dead now. So why does this happen? There's also reason. So we've suppressed it too many times. So when we keep suppressing that voice, like at 4 a.m. in the morning, it's telling you, you decided to get up at 4 a.m. Now get up. And another thought comes that, no, we should, let's do it tomorrow. And when you suppress that voice, the confidence of intellect gets lost. धीरे धीरे उसका कॉन्फिडेंस खत्म हो जाता है कि यार ये तो मेरी सुन ही नहीं रहा कभी, इतनी बार मैं इसको रोज बोलता हूँ, ही इज नॉट लिसनिंग टू मी, लेट मी गो इन साइलेंट मोड. It will stop completely saying anything. And I feel that this is the case with most of us, that voice is not coming. That is why we're looking for guidance. Ki somebody should guide me, somebody should tell me what should I do, I'm in a confusion, what should I do. If you just silent your mind for 2 minutes and ask yourself, what should I do, what do you think is correct, your intellect will guide you. But we need to nourish that voice. How can we do that? Now let's suppose it's in dead mode. How can we do that? We need to listen to it more often. जब वो आपको कुछ गाइडेंस दे ठीक चीज़ के लिए, you will automatically know it is this voice. It is the voice of wisdom. ये इंटेलेक्ट मुझे गाइड कर रहा है, ये पता चलेगा बिल्कुल. When that voice comes, listen to it. Do what it is saying. And its confidence will increase. Even the amplitude of the voice coming in your head will increase. पहले वो धीमी सी आवाज़ आती है मन में, तेज़ आवाज़ आएगी, do this. This is called intuitions. We should nourish our powers. ये powers हमारे अंदर है और हमें इन्हें nourish करना चाहिए. हमारी wisdom में सब कुछ stored है. हमें उससे बात करनी है और उसको support करना है. जो वो कह रही है उसका कहना मानते हैं तो उसका कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ जाता है. When the confidence increases, right now, and how the confidence increases with small situations. कोई छोटी छोटी चीज़ों में, like it is saying that बहुत छोटे छोटे लाइफ जो दिन में जो चीज़ें होती हैं उनमें हमें इसको प्रैक्टिस करना है. And we need to increase this. Then it will come handy when we have big decisions to take. So what I am, qualities we discussed, on the basis of qualities, on the basis of what we are thinking, on the basis of what decisions we are taking, and what I am doing. That definitely, I think that is very clear. What I am doing is defining me. So I need to be cautious of my actions. Do I need to do this or not? Sometimes the peer pressure is there that everybody is doing this way, that nobody in this like this highway, nobody is stopping on the red light, so I should also just follow everyone else. Maybe it's like that in this city. But what I am, discipline is my quality. Let me stop. Maybe looking at me, some other people would stop. Maybe looking at some other people, everyone else would stop. And maybe that would be, the rule would be reinforced again. So how much blessings would I get with that one act? So sometimes we just park also in a rush, we park and we just go away. And we feel that we'll just be back in 1 minute and nothing will happen in that time. But what happens in that minute, only someone comes and someone is just so angrily waiting that who is this driver who's parked so rashly here? So what did we earn? Blessings. So our acts are defining us. So when these thoughts come to us, right, that, oh, I just have to go for 1 minute. Let me just park it here and run and come. So we should tell ourselves, we should teach ourselves, this is not what I am. What are my virtues? I am a disciplined person. I am a law-abiding person. If I cannot take care of law, then how can I become a lawmaker? We are not lawbreakers, we are lawmakers. If I have to become a lawmaker, then at least I should be abiding the law of the countries, law of the colonies. तो मैं कम से कम अपने if I even have to walk for a kilometer, I will walk, and you will get that courage. Sometimes doing wrong things, people do it out of laziness also. Who will go out and park so far away and come back walking? And when we choose the right thing, that gives us courage, that gives us strength also to go even to far distance barefoot. That will give you, actually taking right decisions will also give strength to you. So the last aspect is what we eat. So eating food that is sattvic, by sattvic I mean which is non-vegetarian, which is not made by killing animals, which is not made by harming any animals. Because what we are eating, you must have all heard this, we are what we eat, right? We are what we think, we are what we do, right? These sayings are very famous, and we are what we eat is also one of them. So what we are eating is also becoming part of our body. Eventually it becomes a part of our body. So we cannot allow any dead body to become a part of our body. Whatever is dead, we cannot allow and consume that. Whatever has been killed, we cannot eat that. We should be clear on that this is not what I am. This should be clear in my mind that whatever I am is impacting me. I should be clear where it is leading me. If I don't see, I should also see my destiny, like thoughts cycle I was talking about. Whatever thought we have creates feelings. Feelings, on the basis of feelings, we do some actions. On the basis of actions, our habits develop. Now, habits become a part of our personality. You must have seen people are recognized with their habits. This man is very punctual, he'll always be on time. So, what is that? That habit has become a part of his personality, and people are recognizing him with that one strong personality that he has. And that personality will eventually become his destiny. So thoughts, every thought that I'm creating is not ordinary. So I need to be very, like the words that came again in the starting, I need to be focused, aware, attentive about what am I thinking. So let's take another break of few seconds and just think what we are thinking. Maybe the entire day you might not be able to recall. Who think that you will be able to recall what you thought the entire day? Anyone who can recall everything? I think it's very difficult for everyone. So past 1 hour will be easy. So let's just think of what all thoughts I generated for the past 1 hour. What was the quality? Where did my mind go? What was I thinking about? Was I doing some planning? Was it negative? Was it positive? Or was it simply of no use? Waste thoughts. So how many of you had positive thoughts past 1 hour? Good. Very nice. Okay. Negative thoughts? Negative thoughts. Can we identify negative thoughts? What is negative thought? Not a definition, but any thought also you can say. I'm assuming that we know what are negative thoughts and we know how to differentiate. Because wisdom is there with everybody, so that guides us that this is negative, this is positive. How many of you had waste thoughts? Waste thoughts are thoughts which are either of the past, thinking about past, not taking lessons from past, but just thinking about the past and worrying about the future. आगे की चिंता, आगे की planning नहीं, आगे की चिंता. If you are planning something for the future, it is a necessary thought. It's not a waste thought. And if you are learning some lesson from the past mistake, maybe something you have done, that is also a necessary thought. But if you are dwelling in past, जिसमें से कोई आउटकम नहीं आ रहा, एंड इफ यू आर वरिंग अबाउट फ्यूचर, so that is a waste thought. It is of no use to me. It is just wasting my energy and my time, and soon I will feel that I'm completely drained, as if I have done so much of work. ऐसा फील होगा कि बहुत काम कर लिया बट कुछ काम किया ही नहीं. तो ये these are the signs of waste and negative thoughts. Sometimes when we just sit on our phone and we just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and we don't realize when the hour gets passed, 2 hours get passed, and then what do we feel after that? Sometimes we feel migraine, sometimes we feel our head is aching. Why is that happening? Because it's waste thoughts. Your mind did not like it. It's negativity. So when you were taking in that thought, just be aware. Attention is the golden key. Keep attention of what I am giving to myself. This thought is not ordinary. It will ultimately create my destiny. Do I want my destiny to be like this? You know, the people who create these shorts and the people who actually create content on YouTube, they are very focused. They don't look at other people's content. They are very focused with their art. Many artists I've seen, they 24 hours just dwell in their art completely. If there's some musicians are there, full focus will be on the music, and they'll create content and create content. And we will just keep scrolling. Like, it's good to have good content and watch good things for entertainment, and that is also very, very important. But we should realize that if after watching that I'm feeling heavy, I'm feeling tired, then maybe what I watched was not right. So like that we can check and realize that, oh, this is not I am. If I'm feeling good and happy and energetic, then definitely this is what I am. I should watch it more often. Something I watched, something I heard which gave me energy, then definitely I should do it again. Like this we should. Yes, another thing I feel that the more questions we ask to ourselves. Is this who I am? Is this what I want myself to be? Sometimes we do things we don't want ourselves. Maybe if we have a child, we will never suggest our child to do that. But we are doing that. We don't have any reason. We are just doing it because everyone is also doing. So we should always ask questions to ourselves. Do I really want to do it? And if then after introspection and talking to self also you want to do it, then continue with it. Else drop it. The best way to guide yourself is to talk to yourself. And everybody will get the answer to that. This is 100% certain. Humans have such great wisdom that they alone can take them to whatever aim they have kept for themselves, whatever target or goal they have set for themselves in life. The wisdom of oneself is sufficient to guide him or her to that. What should I do? From where should I learn? Everything is inside. It will guide you to places, to where you should get the content from. Like if you're preparing for some exams, definitely you need to watch videos, you need to go to classes. But what are those classes? That guiding light will come from inside. That this is the decision I should take. This is what I should avoid, based on what I am and what I am not. What I want myself to be, what I want my destiny to be, and what I don't want it to be. If I don't want it to be, why am I choosing it right now? If I don't like to be at a place where peaceless people are there and peacelessness is there, then why can I not choose peace over anger? When I get angry, can I not just tell myself that no, I am not this. You stay away from me. So how many of you have talked like this to yourself? So let's talk for 1 minute. Maybe anger or maybe anything. This is a very interesting activity. We'll write a letter. I wish people had notebooks, but it's okay. We'll write a letter in our mind. Very short and 10-liner, 11-liner letter we'll write. Dear anger, something like this. I'm just helping you. It can be anything. Some people feel that I'm very arrogant. Arrogance always becomes hindrance to my success. Some people will think that I am very lazy. Laziness always, never I am able to get up and do things on time and get things done on time. For some people it can be something else. Some people can be very punctual. but on the other hand, they are very angry. So, whatever may be the case, you keep it in your mind, write a letter to that entity. Dear anger, you have stayed with me for a long time. You can close your eyes and visualize. To whosoever you are writing, this should be personal for everyone. This should not be a generic. Whichever is your weakness, write a letter to that weakness. Dear, you have stayed with me for a long time, that I thought that you have become a part of me. I thought I am this person. So long you have stayed with me, and so much I have used you. But now I want to say bye to you. I have realized that I am not this person. You are different from me. You must leave right now. I don't think I need you anymore in my life. We stayed together for a long time, but you must depart now. I will never ever use you again. Now I know what I am and what I am not. I am not you. I thought I was you, but I realized I am not. This is the last time we are meeting, and from today, we will not meet again. I will never ever use you again. Even if you try to come back, I will politely ask you to go back. A lot of things in my life got ruined because of you. A lot of happy moments I could not enjoy because of you. I could live a happy life, a life full of pleasures. But because of you, I could not experience that. I feel you are my biggest enemy. You have taken away what was mine. Peace was mine. Happiness was mine. Love belonged to me. And you took them away from me. I will never ever allow you to come back to my life again. This is our last meeting, and our roles have departed now. You can open your eyes, and whenever you feel that thing comes back to you, just give a polite reminder. See, you are not part of me. That day we decided, now you go back. And do this activity with everything that you feel. Any other thing also you feel other than this, you do this activity for that. Any questions? Should we keep some special time for question answers? Anybody, any questions till now? They have lived with non-veg. Yes. 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 So people are not aware. That is what you're trying to say? Uh, I've only partially understood your question. Food? No, 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 not food. what we consume is affecting what I think.
As you said, non-veg.
Yes. So what non-veg vegetarian food is having to my mind, what effect? Yes, you can.
Like I'm saying same thing, but my friend is told. See, it's a lot of you are in corporate world now. We can see lot of ideas, what we are imbibing now or what we are borrowing now. It is developed in different parts of the world. Uh, Many great ideas from our land, and some other great ideas from some other part
Yes,
of the world.
definitely.
So their eating habits and our eating habits are different.
Yes.
So thought process now,
Yes.
I don't understand
I
how
got
it
your
will
question now.
differentiate. That is what my question.
Yes,
Thank you.
I got your question.
Thank you.
So what you're trying to say is that how are they having good thoughts in spite of eating non-vegetarian, and why do we think we should not eat non-vegetarian to create positive thoughts? So this I feel for myself. Whenever I eat, I have had food from outside, leave alone non-vegetarian food. Non-vegetarian food I have not taken, and maybe when I was very small I might have taken, I don't remember. But when I have taken food from outside, which is not cooked by in my home, which is cooked by a vendor, and I have experienced that somewhere I feel lazy. And I think that why I became lazy. Oh, I had this thing. Is it because of that? Can I experience that? Can I leave that food and see? 100% energy level changes are there. Leave alone non-veg. I'm not talking about non-veg. Non-vegetarian food is killing somebody and eating. That is completely not acceptable. Like, I feel that killing someone and eating someone should be made illegal actually. That you cannot consume something which is living and moving, and you cannot destroy a life and eat it. But vibrations also play such great role. While what we eat, what vibrations, the person who has cooked the food, if one day our maid, she was troubled with something and she was crying from inside, and just outside she was showing that I'm stable, but she was making tea for us. So I thought everything that she's thinking probably in her head has gone inside that food. If I take that tea, it will completely ruin my thought process system. It may take 10 minutes to take effect. Liquids take effect more faster. Some solid foods take some time. But this is 100. It's not something that you cannot experience. You can just go back and experience. Just take a plate of food. Just give it vibrations. That this is a pure food. It will make my body healthy. It will make my mind healthy. Eat like this for just one day and see yourself the other day. And in other days, just try both the ways. On other days, just eat casually. Don't think. Don't make any, thought. And the best thought is that I thank nature for the food that he has given me. Thank you, nature, for what you have given me. Thank you, God, for what I am having in my plate. This thought is so powerful. It will give you so much energy will run in your body. This is not something that, it is hidden anymore. It is very evident and everybody can practice it. Just now, even if you are having a glass of water, just give it a thought. This is the purest water in the world. This is charged with the energy of nature. I am loveful being, I am a powerful being, and just drink that water and just see how you feel after that. So there are 100% results of this. And like creativity comes from silence, it comes from peace. Some people are not aware of this. Some people, like when we have that awareness, then it becomes a problem. When we don't have, like for a child, when he doesn't know what is right and wrong, nobody can put him behind the bars, right? And for like there is no law for children below certain age. Why? Because he's not aware of that. But once we become aware, we have that wisdom. No, this is wrong. And in spite of that, choosing the wrong, what effect will it have on my intellect? My intellect is telling me, no, this is wrong. You should not eat this food. This is not meant for you. But still, I'm just suppressing that voice and I'm eating it. What will be the effect on intellect? It will not guide me any further. I can just keep on eating, but my that voice of intellect will be lost. And it is a great power, not just for yogis, it's a great power in any profession we want to excel. It's a great power of that we haven't realized till now. The more we realize, the more we practice it, the more we keep realizing, oh, it can do this also, it can do this also. It is like a light you are taking along with yourself in every step of light. Who will not want that? Somebody is having your back, that voice is actually having your back. You do whatever, I'll guide you in every step of life. Who will not want that? That voice needs to be nourished and we need to listen. Yes, if we are not aware, then that is a different case. Some people are not aware that it is wrong. Their culture has not taught them. They're like when they were children, like in Finland, I hear that there is no vegetarian food. There is only non-vegetarian food. They are not taught that. So it cannot be for those people. But those people who are aware, who have become responsible and who have that wisdom to differentiate between the two, for them it becomes problematic. I think I was able to answer your question.
Yes. What I feel is eating light rather than eating heavy is the differentiation rather than the
definitely eating light is one of the most important thing. We must also there is then this voice also tells us that it's full, the stomach is full now. But what do? We again suppress that, and out of greed we keep feeding more food. So when we feed more, the energy that is released from the food gets occupied in digesting that food only. So we again feel lethargic and lazy for that. So to be active, we need to eat light. We need to eat good quality food. We need to eat in the quantity that we require, and we need to eat at the right time. These three things are very important for food. What we are eating, how much we are eating, and when we are eating. These three things, if we take care, thoughts will automatically start to get positive, because food is a major part. They like what we see, what we are feeding information, and what the food we are eating. These two are important things to what thoughts we should create.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. But what about the vibrations that during the killing that were generated? We are ignorant of that. So we are aware, but we are trying to be ignorant. So this cannot be excused.
So you mentioned about sattvic foods.
Yes.
Eating sattvic food. How do you consider garlic and onion? Is it part of that? Is it outside that? Is there a fine barrier? Fine line?
Yes.
What's your direction and what's your thought about that?
It's not considered sattvic food, because whatever we offer to God, we don't offer onion and garlic in that. But many people eat that and still practice Raj Yoga. Still they are able to do that. But it is not, we don't offer it to God. In Navratras, we don't have it. So it is not sattvic. So sattvic food is food that has come from the nature, that the clear, like for me also, when I did not understand, is it sattvic, which category does this lie? So someone told me, you just simply say, can you offer this food to God? Do you offer this food to God? Like my brother only told me one day, we bought something from the market and he said, why is this not sattvic? There is no onion, no garlic, everything, every ingredient is fine. Why is this not sattvic? I told him, can you offer this to God? You didn't cook it, no vibrations, you don't know how it got prepared. You got something prepared which is prepared by someone else, and how can you say it is sattvic? Sattvic food also not just physical ingredients that we are putting, also about the vibrations that we are putting in that. So even with the vibration, the food changes from sattvic to rajasic or tamasic. If the vibrations are low, if something, for example, somebody has had a loss of some family member, he's inside he's just moaning with that feeling, and he's cooking with that food is not sattvic. Maybe the ingredients may be sattvic, but that food is completely poisonous to eat. So vibrations are a anything? Okay. So is that fine? Yes. 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 So many people prepare sweets prepared in the market. They come and offer to God, but then there is a lot of emotion that is attached to that. So that emotion is very important. When we sometimes we also bring something from outside, and we that is not actually sattvic food, but that becomes pure. Why? Because our high elevated emotions are there, that I offer this to you, and whatever you, and then we take it as a prasad. Yes. So because the vibrations play a very, very important role here. Why? Because the feeling that we are creating, that is going directly into the food. But it cannot be like said that to non-veg food we'll give good vibrations and eat. Yes. Anyone else? Okay. In yes.
That means, of course, someone preparing food in the market and it is not sattvic.
Hmm.
Then the third person gets that food,
Hmm.
can he, like he has got a very good vibration,
Hmm.
can he change this?
Yes, it happens. Many people who are like I have heard many examples who are actually incapable of cooking, and they cannot help, but they want to lead a yogi life, and they are very much interested that no, whatever effort I put on myself, I don't want that to go waste just because of eating wrong type of food. I'm putting so much effort to check the quality of my thoughts, to create positive thoughts, and then what I'm eating is completely ruining all my efforts. But then I cannot cook, maybe because of age or some incapability. But then the alternative can be, whenever the food comes in front of him, he can charge that food. So, like I said earlier, you try this activity whenever you get even a glass of water, even anything, even if you take one spoon of medicine, just give it a thought. This will heal my body, it will heal my mind. This is so, yes, if there is an emergency, no. Yes. So we need to ask that question to ourselves. If I am capable to cook and I'm not cooking, so that is again that is out of laziness. I'm not cooking and eating. So that is affecting our thoughts. That will affect our thoughts. And you try it your own. You cook something with good vibrations. You give the food good vibrations. You'll feel so much energy is running in you. You'll feel so light, so happy. Yes, quantity is also, like rightly mentioned, quantity is also important. If good food had in lot of quantity, that will also harm you. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes. Hmm. Very nice question. Yes, very nice question. And I have personally faced this question. I feel that I don't have time to cook. What should I do? So when you get time in evenings, you cook something which remains for some time, which you can have early morning. So cooking also takes a lot of time. So maybe you can chop the vegetables in the evening and already plan your week, that this I will have on this day, this I will have on this day. Planning also takes a lot of time. To plan what I have to cook, that can also itself take an hour. Apart from planning, keep the raw ingredients ready day before. And then it would hardly take 10 minutes of cooking time. Even before going to work, we can just do the cooking, eat the food, and go. If our mother is there or someone from our home is there, we can ask for help. If we are in a PG or a hostel, something like that is there, so we can keep the work divided in sections, like some chopping we can already do. So what happens, the load gets released. If 2 hours of time I take for cooking. So 1 hour, the job is half done. So tomorrow morning I need to get up, do only half of the things. So this saves a lot of time. Other than this also, there are many recipes that do not get spoiled quickly, that we can prepare, refrigerate, and eat when we don't have anything else to eat. Like we can prepare some sweets, we can prepare namak pare. So many options are there. We can prepare them and keep it refrigeration, or we can store them in big quantity. When we have time, we can prepare those things. And when we don't have anything to eat, we can just use them as handy things. So it's all about time management also. Here, if we are the only one who is cooking, it's also about when I am free, then I need to take out that free time to do some cooking for myself. And if I am also cooking like, oh, I need to get this ready, and I'm not giving it right thoughts, then that will also not be, that will also actually, that those vibrations will also go. So if you really want to see the magic of food, just cook with positive thoughts. Keep reminding yourself. Your mind will go here and there, but keep reminding, no, I'm cooking my food. This is the food for my body. It will create my body. This is building my body. I need to be attentive right now. I need to create only good thoughts. So thoughts like this, we'll keep reminding ourselves, and then those good thoughts, when it will go into the food, and we should divide our cooking time. So that is what I feel. For busy schedule, we must do something the prior day, and we must prepare some recipes that become handy when in emergency or something like that. And if in case we have nothing, we can take machine cooked foods and give them good vibration and have them. We don't need to starve. And no, we are not eating anything, we'll just starve. We can have things, we can give it good vibration, and we can take, if we have no other option. That's fine. Yes, 100%. Yes.
We are balancing your
We are balancing.
we are balancing your career with spirituality.
Yes. So actually, spirituality will only help you balance more. So you get up early in the morning, not get up late. Rather than getting up at 8, 9, you get up little early, take a high energy dose for yourself, and then let that energy show you the path. It will automatically, the more spiritual you become, the more spirituality you intake, the more balance you will automatically feel will come into your life. The more I feel that the days I don't take that dose in the morning, more easily it becomes to get disturbed. So the balance is created when we give weightage to what is important for my mind and what is important for the body. If I ask you, don't eat food the entire day, just work, nobody will do that. So we must give that importance to the food for mind also. Did I take some good input for the mind? How can I expect the output if I'm not giving any input? So give it some good thoughts. Start your day with some good thoughts, some elevated thoughts, thoughts of gratitude, thoughts of giving blessings to the world. And once you have those thoughts, then only start your day. And if you don't give those thoughts, till then don't eat anything. Just make it a principle that when the body needs food, my mind would also be starving for something. Let me give it also something. Yes. Yes. Hmm. Selflessness. So you practice once. Hmm. Yes.
That's not the ideal way.
Hmm. Hmm.
So now how do I try to where should I draw a line?
Yes.
Not completely different. So find where how to provide.
Yes. I got your question. So, like, for example, we are going for an important meeting and it's already very late. We got up late, everything was late. And then somebody comes at the door and asks us, can you show me the this address? This is the address I want to go to. Can you please guide me? What would you do? That you will do. Yes, so we need to prioritize what is important over what. If I don't help him right now, he will be in trouble. Maybe there is no one else. So if I feel that, okay, if I ask someone else to go on my place, it's not about earning credits also. Sometimes we can let other people have, help them. And if something important we are having, like we need to keep a balance here. What is the priority of which thing? So whenever, definitely self should be the highest priority. Self should be the highest priority. But when, like we had this example, myself is the highest priority. My meeting is the most important thing for me in today's. For today, this is my goal meeting. My business client is coming, and this is like meet once in a year. But somebody comes and asks me, so I will help him, right? And there can be someone who might not, and he would say, I'm getting late for a meeting. But someone would, matlab, if you are saying that I will stop and I will, so you chose that over yourself at that point of time. So you need to, so you can always calculate in mind that if I tell him it will take me 1 or 2 minutes, I can do that and go. Maybe some offer he's asking, some help or some favor he's asking from you, which will take a lot of time, which you cannot afford. So maybe you can get help from somewhere else. So we need to, like, I would say, do some smart work over there and not always, go the traditional way. No, I have to help him. I'll sacrifice my job for him. So we need to figure out a smart way that, okay, if I ask someone, even if I'll pay him, we can do that much. If I really want to help that person, I'll pay someone, I'll ask someone else, and there are many help. If you have that intention of helping, many help will come to you automatically. So if even you ignore that help, if you ignore to serve him and you carry forward with your task, that is not selfishness. So choosing that, okay, this is very important for me. Many people are waiting, it's a gathering of 100 people, 100 people are waiting for me, and this will be done. If you feel, and what is the outcome? When you feel contented, I have also faced similar situations. When you feel contented and happy, then the job is done the right way. Maybe it doesn't get done before your eyes, you are somewhere else. But if you're happy and contented, then the job is done the right way. Sometimes we need to trust destiny that it will happen. And not only by helping, by getting him help. Yes. Okay, so we'll take the last question. Okay, we're already past time. Yes, please. Okay, how many of you think expectations are positive? You think expectations are good for a relationship? Sometimes they're good? Okay. So why you are saying it is good? Because sometimes they are met, sometimes they're not met. So when they are met, you believe that it is because you kept expectation they got met. But it is not like that. Sometimes they did not get met, you feel that they disappointed you. So what they are doing is completely their behavior. It has nothing to do with your expectations. So just because we think that, okay, मैंने expectation रखी, so मेरे बेटे ने marks लेकर आया, I expected this much, I expect 90% from you, so he got 90%. That is why he got, because I expected this from him. So this is not the right way to think. So he got because he had to get. Even if he did not get, I would be the same. Even if he got, I would be the same. So releasing expectation improves relationship. When we release the other person of expectations, I expect this from you. That means I will only be happy when you will do this. If you don't do this, my happiness will go away. Such a weak relationship it is, isn't it? No matter what you do, I accept you unconditionally. Whatever you do. And in this kind of relationship, best things happen to both the parties. When you have such a sweet and harmonious relationship, each of them will listen to each other. Best things happen. Whatever you are doing, I accept you as you are. Because you are a different person. I am a different person. I expect nothing. One another thought you should add while you get up. I don't need anything from anybody. The first thought, if people who are facing problem of having many expectations get up in the morning, first thought, I don't need anything from anybody. I have everything I want. And people will start to behave your way. This is the outcome of this thought. What you want, you already start to manifest that. That our relationship is very sweet. I expect nothing from you.